and welcome to Bingo Bongo Weeklies. This is our Sunday edition. It was always going to be, at least at this time, a competitive game. So this is going to be two teams. On the top, we have Team Tagster with Tekage and Dagster. Haha. And then on the bottom, we have Vladisrao and Taco Sensei with being Team Minecraft Cereal. Our
Google it. It's great.
competitors today are going to be doing a triple bingo. So if you've never heard that word before, that means that they are going to have 3 lines that they need to complete. And it's not going to be a lockout. So it does not, like, once one team takes it, the other team still can still do that. On comms with me today, I'm so glad to have both Katie and Ariel. Free to
Hello.
hop in here.
Hi. Get the ladies up in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I say this is like our dream team of
Oh yeah. This is gonna be great, guys.
Team Purple. We'll
Absolutely.
call ourselves Calm Team Purple.
Yes,
Purple.
I'm
I'm
all
team
for this.
purple.
Exactly. So our competitors will be revealing their board momentarily. They will have about 3 to 5 minutes of routing time. Our restreamer Jason is doing that countdown in their Bingo Sync chat, so we won't see that. And we'll just get to see this board and start to, I mean, gosh, the cool thing about a triple is just getting to decide where your rows and columns interact.
Mm.
So,
Ooh, yeah. So we've got a couple of interesting ones. As for those who do not know, we have fairly recently updated the bingo goals, and we've got some more interesting goals now. Besides just get shrines, get towers, and um, we
take a
have
selfie with side on, I
which
think is
is
new. Is that old or is that
yes, that
new?
is definitely new. That's definitely a new one.
No,
Uh,
that's been on there for a while.
Buy
really?
from Beetle
Really?
in
Yes,
3 locations is
Yes.
definitely
Oh, yeah.
new. I can
That's
see that
definitely
one.
that's
Beetle
definitely
is new. The Xenoblade Chest is new.
Selfie with
Just because not everyone has DLC, so
yeah. Well, the Xenoblade chests are there even if you don't have DLC.
oh, you're right, you're
That's
right,
true
you're right.
because
They
they
do
were considered
they do show up.
DLC.
They're in the base game.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
right. I forgot about that.
yeah. We also have take a selfie with Hestu. We got a lot of camera goals here. We got 6
Yes.
picture memories. We've got selfie with Sidon, selfie with Hestu. We've got um I think actually no, there are actually only 3 picture ones that require camera.
Mhm.
So and also we have Varuda we have Divine Beast Varuda, which could be paired with take a selfie with Sidon, which means the person who does camera would have to do a Divine Beast, which would be an interesting combo if you wanted to
Yeah.
combine those
But
things.
thankfully, Ruda is one of the easier of the divine beasts as
This is
opposed
true.
to, like Rudania or
Or Naboris,
Naboris.
yeah, yeah. Although nothing is
So,
yeah.
yeah.
We have Read Purr's Diary. Again, that's definitely can be done in combination with getting camera.
Column
A Leno
2,
equipment
speaking of
item.
Kura's diary, like that column 2 is a pretty benign. I mean, like, okay, you do need camera, but like the 7 towers actually would take a long time though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I would say
having
anything.
trouble
7
really finding
Towers
a
isn't
full. It's
We've
not bad.
I
No.
yeah, I find 7 Towers not too bad, especially if you are gonna be going to Hatno with, to get the camera and Farron, um
Yeah.
and the hunt for the giant horse. You could probably hit Wasteland Tower, not too
Mhm,
Yeah.
bad, and that's
mhm.
that's
Mhm.
not a terrible tower to get. So I don't think 7 would be and then you can always do dueling peaks on the way to Kakariko. So that wouldn't be too
True.
bad. It's
No,
usually
not at
once you
all.
get to like the 8, 9, 10 towers where you're like, do I really
Uh,
want to do towers?
do I really want to get to where to get
I
all
think
the
it
all
was,
those
yeah.
Yeah.
things? Let's see. We've got nothing crazy in terms of Koroks. We've got in terms
Mhm.
of we've got a 15 Wasteland, 15 Barren, which again I think is it's enough, but it's not crazy like 30 or
15
50 or something
Wasteland
ridiculous like
is
that.
definitely worse just because
Yeah.
you need heat protection and cold protection. basically the same
That's true.
time. Like,
And Wasteland can be tricky because sometimes you think those Koroks are Wasteland, but they're technically Gerudo or they're technically
Yeah.
right.
a dueling peak.
Where's that
You have to be
line?
careful with Wasteland sometimes. Usually,
Yeah.
like once you get into it, it's not as bad, but there's a couple that are on the border where if you're not careful, it's not a Wasteland Korok. Not that I've ever done that before. That's never
Oh, no, no,
happened
no.
to
That's
me.
something that you've never done that
Never.
before. No, 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 no. You always do
Never.
it right. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Although I do think our center square is appropriately a free square. We'll see who gets warm doublet first because
Yeah.
that's not a chest in the old man's hut, but you can go straight from the
But
temple
it
of
is a
time to
lockout,
there.
so it doesn't
That's just
have
true.
to
Yeah.
be a race. So
Yeah.
yeah, but it's definitely
I
a
mean,
quick grab.
I'm liking row 3 just because the warm doublet, the 4 towers is really
Towers.
easy. 3
The
dueling
jewel-
peak shrines is nothing. The jewel trade is probably
Jewel
the
trade.
only
Jewel trade.
longest.
10 flint. 10 flint. That's
I don't think that
again,
would be that bad with everything else that you have to do. So, I mean, and you have to consider you're doing 3 rows, so you're going to be covering a decent chunk of the map with that. If it was just 1 row, I'd probably be wary of it. But if you're doing 2 other rows with it, might not be as bad as you would think.
the only reason I say that jewel trade would be tricky is because you have to get into Gerudo. First of all, you have to get into Gerudo City so you have to do all of that stuff. And there's no other goals that send you there.
Yeah.
It would be the only reason you go there. So
Right.
that's again, so we'll see how people route that in.
Yeah.
I think Vlad's
Agreed, fizzy
frozen.
drinks. Agreed.
Oh no, we're good. Okay.
So our players are off. A couple of things I'm seeing in chat. Fizzy, yes, totally. Breath of Wild bingo. The game knows. If you're going for it, it knows. It's amazing.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I did a bingo the other day where I encountered eight beetles in Farron. We're not going to talk about the amount of time I've just been in Farron looking for a beetle to give to Beetle. No, when I didn't need a beetle, I found 8.
Oh my
I
goodness.
counted because
Of
I was
course.
salty about it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Although apparently there's a tree in Satori that if you catch it on the right time of day or the right or like blood moon like that, it has like 20 or something ridiculous like that.
I've done that.
I have never been. I haven't been able to catch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I haven't been able to catch it. Yeah.
So it looks like right now all of our runners are just kind of doing their general openings of just grabbing stuff around Great Plateau, probably with thinking about where they're going to be heading to next, just gathering supplies so that they can do their bombs and their BTBs and just getting ready for general movement.
Food routing, all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's competitive, so it is a rushed prep, but it's not quite as rushed as a lockout, where you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta get off plateau right now. I gotta I gotta get to this goal before anyone else can get there. So it's kind of a nicer, but still that pressure of like, okay, well, if I'm gonna spend this time to prep, I want to get everything that I'm gonna need. I don't want to have to run out of food before I know that I'm going to Kaiwan or I'm going to Satori or some of these places around the map that are really handy for food. So it'd be interesting to see how long they spend.
Someone could get any hasty meal very quick. There's a rush room by the old man's hut that you could grab.
Ooh, that's true.
It's not Snow Quill Headdress 1 star. Is that Fire Key Swing or is that something else?
I believe it is just fire.
Yeah.
Oh, fire choo-choos or fire key swings?
I think it's choose.
I'm pretty sure it's choose because I remember seeing someone kind of, hack that. But I can pull it up.
Because choose are easier than fire key swing.
It's definitely choose. Yeah,
it is.
Level 1 is choose. It's not until you need level 3 do you need fire key swings. So
that's why, because I've been in my weapon in my own personal shenanigans with upgrading my armor. That's what I was remembering.
So it looks like both teams are opting for the warm doublet. So I mean, we're definitely gonna at least either row 3, column 3, or one of the diagonals. I mean, it's narrowing it down a little bit, but not much.
I don't think we're gonna see row 3. Jewel trade. Gosh, I mean, there is You'd really have to back someone at a quarter to see that in a bingo these days, I feel like.
Yeah.
Even though literally the other 4 goals in that row are like very easy or fairly
Right.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. I've seen Tay do some weird stuff in a bingo, so I never like to rule it out with some of these runners because
Oh.
sometimes they have some weird trickery in their brains that somehow make it work that most people would be like, no, I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. So
Yeah, I mean, again, it might depend on RNG. So we'll see if any of our runners end up hitting lots of ores for Flint.
yeah,
Although Opal Earrings 1 star would require that as well.
yeah.
Would
Mhm.
require a jewel trade side quest to have been
True,
completed so you can
true.
actually get the Opal Earrings. An Opal ear.
All
So, I
right.
mean, if
So
we're assuming that row 3 is out, then we're thinking a Divine Beast with Ruda or possibly the 15 Wasteland Koroks with 7 towers. And I would be surprised if we ended up seeing bottom left to top right because
mhm.
who really wants to do Ganon in
Yeah.
a bingo if
Yeah.
you don't absolutely have to?
Yeah, Dark Beast. Yeah, doing it's. hmm, Yeah. Although
Mm.
Stalfos arm equipment, we'll see whose time of day gets the night first to get that. Which I think that could be a get, especially with columns. Yeah, it's funny because there's synergy on this board, but not for like rope for not but not for rows or
Okay,
the hollows
so
really.
Fizzy Drinks brings up a point. The jewel
It
trade
is
is actually in Goron City, and it's 10 amber. You give it
oh
to
I'm
the
oh
Gerudo
my
in
god,
Goron City.
I'm an
Oh,
idiot.
but it
Oh, I
is no, but it
forgot.
is the one that you have to defeat Redania for. So that's
Yes.
what I was bringing it up as is yeah, but not Flint.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
being
not
very
Flint.
stupid.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
you're
being
right.
very
No,
silly. Okay.
hey, I mean, let me tell you, there's a lot of a couple.
There's a lot of
There's
side
several
quests,
quests.
okay? There's a lot of side quests.
There's
There's a lot
I
of
mixed
side
them
quests,
up.
and there's a lot of ones that are very similar in name and that I think could apply. Like I always, for a long time, would think like Cursed Statue would
Oh,
The
and
be
the
one in
statue's
Ateno,
Statue
yeah.
in
Harshu. Oh,
Hatno,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's
But it's not.
actually the Shrine Quest.
Quest right out of the
So
Kakariko.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of like things that are very similar that could be named other things. So
But again, if you were to do Opal Earrings 1 star, you would have to collect all that Flint.
yeah.
So I wasn't wrong. You would have to do it, just not for that goal.
Yeah, in our bingo today, we are going for a triple. So that means that each team, or team to win, must have 3 lines. They could be intersecting, they don't have to be not touching.
which would be the ideal way of doing things to have them intersect.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Um, but they wouldn't have to.
So right now Vlad is in Dueling Peaks and trying to see whether or not we got some lag.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's going straight for Kakariko. So it looks like Vlad will probably be doing the camera. I'm gonna
Which is
guess.
smart because again, we've got definitely a couple of camera goals.
Yeah.
Especially that bottom line.
Yeah.
Although 3 Xenoblade chests is I think it's trickier than what you would think because you need time of day. You have to be at the right place, right time
Yeah.
to pick up those chests, and they're pretty far flung.
Yeah.
There's one in like very north of Akala. There's one in Hebra, if I remember correctly.
Hebra is probably the one that is the most difficult to get to because it's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
At the
Say a
top of a
quick
mountain, I think.
thanks to Floha, one of our organizers, who just subbed in the channel.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
So we're seeing Tay pick up the. Oh my gosh, is he really going to do it? I think he is. He is going to do a cheeky little SCW. He picked up the Climber's Bandana, which actually really is more useful for the 600 rupees that you get from it.
Yeah.
And then he just did what's called an
SCW,
SCW,
yeah,
or
yeah.
a Shrine Warp a Shrine Coordinate Warp, up to one of the top dueling peaks, Shivanath. This looks like Shivanir. There you go.
Yeah. Yep.
Shrine. So he's gonna get these 3 dueling peak shrines very quickly.
Very quickly, yeah. So it looks like we were right that they are gonna do that center, that the row 3. Which, yeah, all right. Let's yeah, if he's gonna do Verdania, let's go.
Yeah, let's hope they know that they have to do Verdania.
Tay's pretty good at Bingo. I think he knows that, and if he doesn't know that, then he'll figure it out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
He's gonna get all the trouble with Verdania's getting up there in the first place and not dying.
I mean, if you've done Rudania a couple of times, it's not as bad as you think. Especially if you go in preparing for it, you can usually not have too much trouble. And I think if anyone could do it, Tay would be able to do it quickly. But it can be. And I say this as the person who usually ends up having to do Rudania when we do our co-op blackouts. So, if you know that you're doing it, you can prepare. It's not as bad.
Right. So I don't know who was paying attention, but Tay just went into VR mode to get a super launch to get all the way over to some chests on his way to Kakariko. That's if that was anyone was curious about him going into VR mode. We've got Vlad being very smart, picking up a heart container when he's in Kakariko to heal himself. After he's gone there.
So that makes me think maybe they'll be doing the 5 heart containers.
That would also be very smart. Yeah, 5 heart containers would be like you would just have to get 4 more shrines. That's not that bad.
Either 4 more shrines, or you end up doing the jewel side quest and do that. I mean,
we did see Vlad. I think he killed a Talus, so on his way over. So yeah, that could be that. That's definitely possible. Because you get a heart container from a divine beast. It's very nice. Yeah. We have Taco doing a BTB. Looks like he's going towards Satori Mountain. I'm not sure if that's what he intended. Hopefully it is. It's very similar. It looks like beautiful, similar to going to Meadow, but I don't think we have any goals that require.
Snowquill is on the way there, in that direction.
Yeah. So yeah, if he's heading towards.
He's for Ridgeland Koroks. It's for Ridgeland Koroks.
See, I prefer to get my Ridgeland Koroks on Satori Mountain just because there's so many and they're pretty densely packed together. But
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like it.
And also because
Taco is also picking up
stuff there.
True Jelly. I'm guessing he's going to be going for that Snowquill headdress upgrade.
Yep, that looks like it.
Nice synergy.
Yep.
Chew just popped up in his path. We have a double Impa, guys. Like, oh my god.
Double Impa!
Beautiful timing on this.
Although I think Vlad's definitely toward the end of Impa.
Yes.
Whereas I think Tay is towards the beginning.
But Tay definitely more stylish with the climber's bandana. Just gonna throw it out there.
I mean, true. And we do give award points for style, but the points don't matter, so
Yeah, too bad they can't put it. Well, actually, no, neither one of them is the one with the warm doublet, or at least they didn't put it on, because I know Paya, or doesn't Paya have one less line of text if you have a shirt on?
I think so.
Not something I've ever seen.
Daxter and Castle, and this is interesting.
I mean,
what is he
Castle
doing? He's doing. He's using Castle with boxes and reloading boxes to get stuff.
Oh, did he just save? Hard save? Or did he just load? Did he get a load?
I think
he might have gotten a
reloaded.
I think he reloaded.
Yeah. I think he reloaded.
He might
I think coming into Hyrule Castle gives you an autosave.
Nice. Yeah, that's nice.
But he also might have hard saved in order to get particular drops from these boxes, which was once part of the any percent route. Although I don't think it's a bad way to do any percent. Not at all.
Yeah, much safer than having to, that gate clip kind of situation. If you don't get the gate clip, then you have to ESC right through the wall.
Yes, I think so.
Or if you don't get the unloaded gate, is what I meant.
And if you're doing Amiibo, you don't even have to rely on the drop from those boxes. So
I think Daxter is going to be doing Ganon.
Yeah, it looks like it.
This
'Cause
is
if you're going into castle, this is, you know, we don't think we have any other uh
there's
well,
really nothing else that would maybe
except
the only
maybe
thing is kill a
picture
Lionel.
memories
Well, yeah,
or
picture
yeah.
memories. But he's really. But Daxter doesn't have the camera, so that isn't.
Yeah, exactly. And
So
also, you can
yeah,
collect 6 picture memories, not have to go to castle. It's definitely feasible to do 6 picture memories, not go to castle.
yeah,
Doesn't
exactly.
look like he's doing it quite yet. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he's gonna grab a shrine or
Yeah.
something just to make it easier later.
Well, the shrine in Hyrule
Hmm.
Castle is not very
kn-
conveniently
yeah,
placed.
No,
I
It's really not.
No.
Which I think was a part of the design, I think.
Oh,
no!
I'm getting
We have our
sniped
first
by the
death.
Really?
guardian
Through a
through the
tree?
tree.
Oh my god, this
Rude.
game.
It's
Although
so
I think what happened is he got the guardian sniped the tree and the fire, and the tree lit on fire, and the fire may have killed him. That may have been the exact sequence of events there.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah,
he just got sniped by the guardian through
You're
the tree, which would be
so
evil.
squishy when you're playing bingo. So squishy.
So at first I thought Tay was gonna do the Shivanir Shivana combo, but it looked like he actually chose to go to Taloneg as his third Dueling Peak Shrine. Although actually
Alright.
he's not picked.
Alright.
He's not activated. Oh yeah, he just did. There you go.
He just did it. Yeah.
So that does kind of make more sense. You don't need 2 warps right next to each other.
No.
I mean, you're gonna want a Taloneg.
Yeah.
That's always a good warp to have. You'd be surprised how often in Bingo, when you don't activate a shrine, you ended up needing it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Later,
exactly.
so-
And we have Taco doing wind bombs to get Ridgeland Tower. So he's doing Ridgeland Korax, and he's also probably doing one of the 2 tower goals. So that'll be interesting. And we have Vlad doing a major test of strength skip to get. I don't remember what I don't remember what shrine he's currently in.
And we still have Daxter just maneuvering
Yeah,
through castle.
Yeah, Tagster is clipping into the guard's chamber
Nice.
in castle because the walls in castle are surprisingly not very thick at all.
Yes.
They're made of paper apparently.
Yeah, it seemed like he did the first part of the old any percent route to get the food, and then he came over to this part to be able to get the weapons, maybe. I guess.
But it looked like he got himself stuck.
Oopsie. Oh no.
And-
Oh.
Oh, that's and from what it's really hard to get yourself unstuck.
Yeah.
It could be death. Yeah.
I was
but-
trying to learn skew and clipping for major test of strength shrines, and I may have got myself stuck in the wall once or twice. And
Yeah,
there's
it's
really
not
nothing you can do. You have to just reload somehow,
Mhm,
or get it,
mhm.
or intentionally blow yourself up to make it. There's really not
Yeah.
much you can do.
Oh my gosh. He died and it put him
back
Oh,
in the
that's
wall.
fascinating.
No. Oh god.
I did not know
Oh.
that was possible.
I didn't think so
Wow,
either.
Gabe.
What? I mean, it's.
Oh,
Oh, no,
oh,
he's
he's
out.
out, he's out,
He's
okay.
out. He's out.
Okay.
He's out. Very good. Very good.
Perfect.
Well, at least he's got a full heal. That's one
Yeah,
benefit of
exactly.
doing.
Yeah, there's one benefit of a reload is that you can. Is that the
Small
game will
consolation prize.
yeah. We'll heal you.
Taco is up to 5 of his Ridgeland Korax. Alright, so he's got his Claymore. But interesting to see,
And-
yeah, what else he grabs.
And Tay is heading up to grab camera and probably Parisari while he's up there, because that works really well together.
Beautiful.
Grab
So-
the square while you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
opens up a good many more
Which-
goals there.
We just have to make sure that again one of
Use
the things
opens.
with getting picture memories that's different from all the other camera goals is that you have to make sure you have to go back to talk to Impa after you get
Yes.
camera and also finish the camera quest by taking a picture of Pyrrha. Not that I've done that or anything.
Oh, no. Never.
No. but hopefully he'll remember all those things. Again, as much as The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is an open world game, it's a lot of it's surprisingly quest locked.
Oh yeah, the whole
Looking at you,
quest
dragons.
spreadsheet. Oh, I'm so sorry, Katie.
Looking at you, dragons, with your random requirements of talking to Impa for spawning.
Yeah, Feroce has left the chat.
Ooh, Vlad just got a nice little rebound. That's fun.
Oh yeah, Hateno. I think the Hateno trend isn't even fully loaded yet.
Oh yeah.
It looked like a potato. It looked like a potato there for a second. Actually, it's still unloaded. Holy shit!
And
Oh
he
my
went
God,
for it.
God,
He
nice,
just ran right in.
Just walk right in.
Love it.
It's amazing.
And
Okay.
Taco getting some more Koroks. We're at 7.
We've got Dagster is still currently in a weird place in Castle, but it looks like he's going to be getting out of the in-between land of Castle, and he's now in Castle proper. I'm not sure what he's... Oh, yeah.
Well,
oh, no, I know
so
where he
yeah,
is. I know where he is. I know where he is, yeah.
Yeah.
Get that.
Exactly.
There we go.
Getting that sneak strike.
And
Gives you what, 8 times the damage?
Yeah,
I
8
believe?
times. 8 times
Yeah.
damage. Which,
So, yeah.
it's something that in the in normal mode of the game is very, very useful, but in master mode you find that some of the enemies 8 times damage is not enough to kill them.
Oh.
Sometimes it's not even close.
Yeah.
Well, then you have to try to do like the flip to the other side thing so you can sneak again. Or it's
the Lizalfos are kind of easy to do that with. If you get the
That's true.
timing right, you can kind
the
of go
moblins
back
as
and
well.
forth. Yeah,
And the moblins as well.
But
with
goblins
the,
not so much. They're a little bit more
yeah,
nimble.
those white bokoblins.
Oh,
sneaky
Yeah.
boys.
and
See,
yeah, here we go. We're seeing some Ganon, and I have to say I'm a little surprised with it not being a blackout. I'm a little surprised to see Ganon, but should be good. Should be good.
I mean, it's a corner square. You can it gives you flexibility. You can do the diagonal, the column, or the row. So
Yeah.
I also think that I think he could definitely pick up a Lionel equipment at some point. In Castle. And
well, as Shadow Hunter and I learned on Thursday, there is a chest in Castle. Shadow and I were racing, and he had the idea. He's like, "Oh no, I'm just gonna go to Castle instead of defeating a Lionel for a Lionel equipment." And he spent an hour looking for this chest, and that I ultimately won that bingo. So I was like, "That's perfectly fine." But there is a chest in Castle. It's actually pretty easy to get to.
Daxter was actually.
Yeah, right where Daxter was. There under the stairs is a chest with a Savage Lionel shield, and it if you're not already having to defeat a Lionel for another reason, I ended up beating the one at Ruta for that square.
We have another Dagster death. I'm sorry, I didn't see what he actually died from. Although I assume it's probably blights.
I think he did a couple of it looked like he bombed himself.
Oh, okay. He was having some issues with the wind bomb at a castle. Run up to the sanctum.
So yeah, not clear what they're going for yet in total. Yeah, we've just got a couple of hints, but I mean, you can see the Minecraft serial team on the bottom only has one goal actually marked yet. Obviously one of them has the camera, and the other one is working towards the 2 goals of Ridgeland.
Vlad is looking for the
diary.
That's
which
true. Ooh.
If he hasn't talked to Pyrrha, I don't believe it. I believe it doesn't even spawn if you don't talk to her.
You have to talk to Pyrrha first.
Yeah, you have
for the diary to spawn. So hopefully,
and I think he just figured that out. He just figured
or he's looking down here.
Or he's looking down here for it.
Oh boy.
Oh
just
baby.
Again, surprisingly, it's a tricky game for an open world game.
Yeah,
Looks
you
like
can't. You actually
Dexter.
have to light the blue fire and then talk to Pura for her diary to spawn. You can't just
Okay,
talk
so
to her. You have to light the blue fire, then talk to her, then the
I
diary is available.
I'm pretty sure
Ah.
we're seeing row 1 for Tagster now because we see Tay is now a Divine Beast Varuda.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing fish drama.
Yeah. Which we might see from Minecraft Serial as well, considering they have the 2 goals in column 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So might and selfie with side on. True, true. True, true. Maybe
Well, but
he won't be.
did take out camera? Yeah, take out camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
Selfie with
I was
side
just
on.
remember.
It's true.
Yeah, we've got Dagster reloading after he, I think, missed Windblight skip. Or he only got it, but he didn't get it all the way. He only got half of Windblight's health, so he's
Yeah, and I
reloaded.
think that's the first intentional, like, watching him blow himself up was because he didn't get that skip. So it seems like you're right. He's trying to get that skip.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah,
he knows he doesn't have the weapons for it, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because again, the weapon routing for Ganon fight and the Windblight, the boss rush for any percent is tight. It's tight.
Yeah.
Especially with the low durability of some of those high damage weapons.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Vlad has now gotten he's like all the diaries. He's reading everything.
Oh my god.
Not it. Go back upstairs.
Oh god.
Oh man.
I hope he figures out that like
I think
it's up there now. Okay.
Yeah, okay, he's coming.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. In bingo, you can lose a surprising amount of time too.
Your own bullshit.
Yeah. Essentially, yes.
Me getting in the way of myself, yes.
Ta-da!
Alright, looks like Jagster got Windblight skip and is
Yay!
about to do Water Blight. And we have Chaco, who has finished Ridgeland Tower, and looks like he is wind bombing over to Bantha Tower, which I would say is one of the middling towers in terms of difficulty.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it's definitely not like the one you should basically just come walk up to and just go.
Yeah, definitely not. We've seen it cause some troubles in the bingo. There's just a lot of lag
enough
and all that calamity.
Yeah, it's got enough calamity around it and enough enemies that it makes it tricky. But I would not say it's as tricky as Ridgeland or Akala.
Yeah.
Looks
I
like
avoid
Chaco knows what he's
Akala.
doing because he knows what he's doing because he just grabbed a couple nice weapons, so that's good.
Yes.
Yeah. Very nice.
All right. So it looks like Tay's finished with fish drama. He's picking up the sword. He's picking up the shrine.
Got a selfie and
Yep. Let's see. We have, and Vlad, I believe, looks like he just finished up with going back to talk to Impa. So he is definitely going to be picking up picture memories.
Oh, I'm a fan. Taco knows the casual strats, the intentional, I guess I should say, strats of this tower, which is where you hit the eyes of the calamity, and then it kind of like knocks over in a way you can actually reach it.
yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at that. Imagine doing intentional strats in a bingo.
Casual strats and bingo. Who? I don't know them. I would never do that.
And Daxter is now on Thunderblade Ganon.
Looks like Tay is also cooking a hasty meal.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. When you have those
Oh,
Fleet
yeah,
Lotus
might
seeds
as
just
well.
sitting
Yeah, might as well
there.
grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well grab it.
Ooh, selfie with Hester now too.
Ooh,
Very
fancy.
nice. Very nice.
All the selfies. Nice little quick grab for Team Minecraft cereal, and he marks that off. I think he was planning on getting his super going here, and then maybe mid-air clicking a bingo goal, or maybe he's just gonna grab the shrine, and then
click
when
it
he's
while he's
going,
floating.
yeah, in the elevator,
Yeah.
that would make more sense than trying
Oh,
to
there,
do it
there we go. We got it.
mid-air.
Oh, looks like he'll be doing this shrine. So maybe another 3 Dueling Peaks shrines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a bad
Seems
way
like
to
a
do it.
popular
Not a bad
square.
way to do it.
Tay is showing off his Ruda armor, or Zora armor, I should say.
And it looks like, he is doing, looks like Tay is also going to be doing some intended strats for shock arrows. Because it looks like he's going up. Or maybe not.
No, he's going
This is towards
over. He is now
Akala.
going to
going
Akala.
Oh, wow.
To get
Yeah.
shock arrows. Because you know what he did? Yeah, he cooked cold resist food. So he could go into Akala, looks like, to pick up shock arrows from other places. But I don't know where. Again, there are other ways. He's gonna try to get
No,
super
if
launch, going into
cold
VR.
resist was intentional. You don't need cold resist
Mm-mm.
in Akala.
Yeah,
It might have just
maybe.
been that's what he had. Like it might have just been,
Yeah.
he had a spicy
We've-
pepper for the meal.
Or
We've got
yeah. I was about to say maybe because he's so high, sometimes you do hit cold. Yeah, Bogris is saying he's thinking Tay's gonna go get the Xenoblade Chest.
yeah,
It
that's
is
yeah.
nighttime, it seems, and it is Akala. So yeah.
Yeah,
Which
maybe.
I mean, there's always the question of is it faster to go around Zora's domain or just go through Zora's domain and get the armor to get to Akala? Because there's just no good way to get to Akala. And I usually opt to just go through Zora's domain and get the armor. And then you have the armor because you never know when you could easily use to go up the waterfall. So
Exactly. Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
It's a good
unless you
combo goal.
needed to go to Eldon too, like Eldon and Akala, and that case, like, okay, going to Foothills gets you pretty easily to Akala as well.
yeah.
But yeah,
But
no,
if you don't have to go to Eldon, then it's sometimes just easier to go through Zora's domain, even if there's all those cutscenes. It's just sometimes easier just to get the armor and go up and over.
Sorry, I'm watching Dagster fight Ganon. He's had some bad luck. I think this is the second or third time that Ganon's gone to the wall.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
And seems to be struggling with some of the timing.
Oh no!
Dagster.
Oh, he missed time
Parrying
the
is
laser
so-
parry and he died.
that is
Oh, it's
tough.
rough. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's rough.
Well, we're kind of neck and neck right now, so
Yeah.
it's not like any clear sign. Vlad is buying from Beetle, so we might be going for that goal.
And yeah, the bad thing is when you lose to Ganon, you have to restart it.
You have to
Like,
rush
you
blights
just-
all over again.
You have to rush blights all over again, and that's partially why most people avoid doing Ganon.
Because he's having
Yeah.
a bad time. He just died
Runs
from
are
a built wind bomb.
Speaking of that Xenoblade chest, here it comes.
There we go. There's that elusive red falling star. That is not actually a falling star. It is a chest.
And fun facts, if you see it, just watch it land. Because there's been once or twice we've in a hundo run, I've seen a hundo runner that didn't actually watch it fall all the way, and then like it looked like it was there, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared because I don't know. It's a weird
Didn't load properly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, no, it happened to Johnny Boomer for sure one time.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It was its
Like
own special
the chest
hellscape.
is not there. How is that possible? Yep.
all right, and Vlad is heading over through like the cold area of Lanayru, which is interesting.
Really
A little risky. A little risky. I'm trying to
Well,
figure out
Yeah, I mean,
why is it going there.
Is it? Are there any? There's probably an ice Tickfus rub around there. I feel like there is, or maybe there isn't.
We'll see.
All right, and Taco getting that snow coal headdress.
Just needs
Very nice.
to go back to the Tabantha Tower to be able to upgrade it at the ferry.
Yep.
Ooh, and
Again, and he's
converting
doing my
his
favorite strat, one of my
shoes.
favorite strats,
Yes.
which
And
is
I
I
like
don't know if
the Rito bird is
yeah,
like flipping out over there. It's perfect.
And that is the nice thing
yeah,
about Breath of the Wild chews is that you can get any blue chew, and then if you need fire, you throw it in a fire, or if you need ice, you throw it in some icy water. And you can make the yellow chews with electric arrows. You got to be a little bit careful, but it is possible. So like,
yeah,
you don't necessarily need to go defeat that specific kind of enemy. You can just convert the blue chew jelly to
yeah.
whatever you need.
Although I have found that you can use elemental weapons to do that as well, but you end up
Yes.
losing some of your chew jellies. So if you start with
Yeah, you have to
5
be
and you have
careful.
to be careful because you may only get 1 or 2.
Yeah. But you can still, it's still easy to convert. So you don't have to necessarily go to a cold region and find a white chew to defeat it to get white chew
Exactly.
jelly. It makes it a
Alright.
little bit easier to upgrade, especially in a bingo setting. It might not be as big of a deal when you're playing casually, but in a bingo setting, it's definitely helpful.
Did you know
Alright,
that
so we have
normal chew jelly can be a cooling agent in the Gerudo Desert?
what?
Yeah. If you drop
What?
it and slosh it and it splashes on you, like literally, like it cools Link down. I'm not
That's
kidding.
bonkers.
I
This
know.
game is bonkers. All right. Well, we've
The
got
funniest
Chaco picking
thing.
up fairies outside a fairy fountain. He's doing that stealth thing that you have to do when your fairy is too, like you're crouching to not scare the fairy, but if you go stand,
I know. I hate
Not
it.
cooperating. Fairy's not cooperating.
And if he's not careful,
Oh,
he's
nice.
gonna get too cold. Oh no, wait, sorry, never mind. I thought he found like
He's
half a heart.
Yeah, definitely like trying to make us nervous. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I think he has at
uh,
least two. He has at least 2 of the fairies now.
yeah.
3,
And
and that's 3.
Daxter getting sniped by a Guardian again. This is why most bingoers avoid Castle because things can just go horribly, horribly wrong in
Yeah.
Castle. And it's just,
Ooh.
and especially when you're doing Ganon, you die, you have to start it all
All
over.
over
And
again. It is not a quick goal. It is a goal that
no,
takes time. You think, oh, I run any percent. I can do this fine. And,
yeah,
you know.
just like that. And it's unfortunate for Daxter because it seems like his load is right where he's getting picked up by that Skywatcher, and
Yeah.
it's giving him so many problems.
Yeah, it's not good.
So Tay probably going for that picture memories goal.
It's
Again,
Tifa
I'm just
again.
not convinced I know what 3 lines any one of these teams are going for.
No.
Yeah, I really,
It's
yeah.
still just too early to tell.
All right, looks like Taco is about to upgrade the so dress. Yep. At the ferry in Tabantha. I mean, to be fair, to take a selfie with Sidon, you don't actually have to do Varuda. You can just find Sidon.
Right. Yeah, you don't need to do Varuda. You do need to watch at least one cutscene. Um, I haven't been able to get it before that cutscene starts. It might be possible, but I've never been so lucky. But you have to, so usually you have to watch at least just one cutscene. But after that one cutscene, it's good and you can go. And then again, you end up with the Zora armor, which if you're there, it's always helpful to have. You never know when you can need it or when you can use it.
Yep. So let's see, what are we doing? Oh, interesting.
Vlad also looks like he's heading to Zora's domain as well.
Looks like Tay is picking up a Stalfos. Oh, he could, if he wanted, he could pick up a Stalfos arm equipment. What is he doing with the fairies?
Oh, he knew that a fairy spawned here. Oh,
and he's
now
picking
that's
up
smart.
Very smart. Because again, to those who may not know, the game knows how many fairies you have and will not spawn fairies if the game thinks you have too many. And too many is usually what, like 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I think it's just 3 actually.
Yeah,
That's
but if you hold
pretty
them, the game will spawn them in. Yeah, it looks like we have Tay picking up his first picture memory in the woods outside in the woods by the River Hylia, outside of Hyrule Castle.
Yep.
Outside of the Hyrule Hills.
Glad missing that wind bomb. Up. Is he gonna get a mid? Up. He get the mid.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh, no, we got the fairy! Hooray!
Oh my gosh, what a
Oh.
roller coaster.
I was
What
just
a
like, oh
sequence of
man,
events.
he overshot it, and then he came back with the midair, and then
Ah.
splat, and then you're like, oh, I hope he has a fairy.
So just like that, we have someone else in the getting in on the Zora action.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. I mean, he's got that camera, so probably gonna grab that one. Taco grabbing the hunt for the giant horse.
Which
Which
Taco on the
again
biggest of
makes
boys.
me
The biggest of
think
boys.
column 2
Call him
is
too.
looking pretty possible, yeah.
Which honestly,
At
it's
least we know
really
one
not that
column.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really not. Those 15 Baron Koroks could get them a run for their money, but
Yeah,
Right, but if Vlad ends up doing them, when you have the Zora armor and Farron, it makes getting Farron
Ooh,
Koroks a lot easier.
True. I didn't
Oh
think
my
about that.
goodness.
So
I think
it's very possible for Vlad to get the Zora armor while here, and then Vlad do the 15 Koroks while Taco does, some of the other goals. Because our runners don't have to get a row by themselves. The 3 rows can be amongst whoever. I mean, in theory, one person can get one goal and the other person get the rest of them. But so yeah, it's very possible for for Vlad to just go do the 15 for our Koroks, which is so much easier when you have the Zora armor. Otherwise, you're climbing waterfalls or hoping that you don't get too much lag stop when bombing in Farron.
And it looks like Vlad has picked up his 5th heart.
oh
So he's got-
yeah.
And it looks
That's
like
a benefit of doing, you both get your upgrade from the plateau, and then you
So-
he did the 3 Dueling Peak shrines, or he's going to? Did he ever actually finish? Huh. I guess he didn't.
I don't think he did.
I thought
Yeah.
he had done at least 2 of them. He did hot.
yeah, I thought I was we're watching him do the
Alright.
skip for for Talon Egg.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But so it looks like that Minecraft Serial is going to be doing column 1, row 2, and column 2. It looks like. So they'll be doing those first 2 columns and the row 3. Or no, sorry, row 2. What am I talking? And Team Taxter, unfortunately, we've had Daxter be very busy for the past while, actually, doing trying to do Dark Beast Ganon and get through the boss rush, while Tay has been just picking up things as we go.
Yeah.
Although it looks like they're going to be doing column 5, row 5, and column 4, maybe?
Ice Chew just stole a fairy from Tay.
Oh, and Tay got frozen. Oh, okay. All right, he's good.
Wow. And Ice Chew being surprisingly difficult for a bingo.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, those elemental chews, when they explode big.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Ah, that's a electric type wizard.
Yeah, my path to Eldon Tower is basically just scaling the mountain. That's like right under it, whatever. And there are lots of fire chews on that path, and there's been once or twice. They have definitely slowed me down.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna.
All right, and
sit
Dax
over
are
here
getting Thunderblight.
So let's see.
On to Ganon.
Try again.
Awesome. Oh, Vlad went all the way for Ruda.
Okay.
Yeah. Not just stopping. Did he even get his selfie with Sidon before? Oh no, it wasn't.
So.
It wasn't. I looked down the wrong moment. He's still talking. It was just the zooming in on Ruda. Okay. I got ahead of myself. I forgot how long fish drama takes.
Oh, fish drama. It goes on forever.
I always like to say, why are we talking? We know that there's no plot in this game, so why do we need
All
that
the plot
scene?
happened 100 years ago. Why are we rehashing this?
We don't need to know this. There's no plot.
Old grudges.
We got Taco picking up Swift Violet, possibly for a hasty meal? Possibly. or just maybe because it's there. I don't know. Again, a lot of the time in bingo, you get very caught in sort of like just pick up everything mode, which is a just in case sort of thing. Just which I think is smart, especially because when things go awry, you may have to change direction, especially with rerows. That's where you want that flexibility.
Yeah, and I tend when I usually play games, I tend to 100% them, and I'm always in the collect all of the things
Yeah,
mode.
exactly.
So
It's
even
very
while
much
doing bingo, I'll find myself saying, "I don't need this. Why am I picking this up?" But I'm still picking it up.
Like I've default to my casual strat, to my casual playthrough brain mode, which is just pick up everything. Just pick up everything.
For sure.
All right. We've got Tay going to castle, looks like.
Probably the
That's
picture
interesting.
memories. There are the 2 picture memories in castle, or well, by castle. So actually
Yeah,
kind of
there's
3 if you count the one in front of castle, the one that's on Zelda's Zelda's area, and the one like right behind it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And then that is the route for I believe its best ending is to go there.
Yeah.
Is to basically just go sort of go over and pick up that other memory.
And this chest not cooperating for Tay to climb it.
Ugh,
Totally, I've never been there trying to jump on things and failing.
Getting on pegs,
Yeah.
All right. Oh no! Oh,
Dag. Oh, Daxter.
dag! Oh, got and he was
Oh.
almost at uh phase 2. He was
Yeah.
almost at phase 2.
Oh,
He
that's
got
just
hit with the ice rod of death.
yeah.
Oh,
And then you have to start wondering, like, at what point? I mean, at what point do you maybe shift? You
yeah,
know?
like at what point do you decide this isn't worth it anymore? If wasted too much time,
Yeah. Now, I mean, granted, I think he got to castle at about 20-ish minutes. So it feels like it's been a long time, but in reality, it's only been about 25 minutes. But that's still a lot of time in a bingo. So
Yeah, and Tay's been doing like the bulk of the work here.
yeah.
So
And thankfully Tay is really good, and Tay knows his stuff, and he knows his stuff when it comes to bingos too. So
mhm.
he can
So
make quick work of a lot of goals, but still, there's 2 people for a reason. And at what point do you say, okay, this isn't working? What can we pivot with what we already have to make something else
Exactly.
work?
Yeah, because it looks like they're going to be doing row 5, column 5, and if you're doing column 5, you do need to defeat Dark Beast at some point.
Yeah.
So it might be that
Or
they've sort of decided that goal was going to take a while, and that if one person needed to do that and spend a lot of time on that would be okay.
yeah. And I could totally see Tay being like, I'll pick up everything else, you focus on that, and then once you're done with that, then we can
We'll figure out where we
go
are.
from
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously Daxter knows his stuff. If he's going
Oh
for
yeah.
Ganon and a bingo, obviously I think picking up whatever goals are left that need done is not going to be an issue.
No, absolutely.
So it's definitely a move if both players are at the level that Tay and Daxter are. So
yeah.
it's bold. Probably not one I would do, but I'm very risk averse. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
I getcha. Yeah, I've
talking
talked
to another
about
bingo.
this before, but there's just, with bingo, there's like this level of comfort factor where you might go for a harder goal just because you are more comfortable with it than some other goals on the board. And a lot of people just they know that, like, hey, like Korak, I don't know them. Like I don't like
yeah.
they'll avoid that because they just don't have that comfort level. We even saw it, I mean, last week there was a super simple goal. It was like egg pudding, which if you take the time to look it up, it's like literally egg, milk, and sugar, I want to
Yeah,
say.
it's actually one of my favorite meals in the whole game because it was something I discovered by accident. Yeah,
Yeah.
delicious.
And
Yeah.
3 ingredients that are really not that hard to get in comparison of some of the other ingredients.
Yeah.
It wasn't marked for like over an hour. Just
Yeah.
because I think people just didn't want to take the time to like make sure they
Look it
had
up.
it right, look
Yeah.
it up. Like you want that momentum. You want to do what you know how to do.
Yeah, and that can be a big deal in a game like this where you have to check a lot of boxes. You have to do a lot of squares, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Vlad is back on plateau. Man, doing a little cheeky rocket launch. Man.
He's doing the launch to the cryo BTB. What is he doing?
Kinda looks like it, but
And I'm trying to figure out exactly where Tay is.
Tay is
That is
he's approaching Hebra.
okay.
He's trying.
Yeah, the Hebra Shrine.
If I didn't know any better, I would say he was trying to farm Dinral, but there isn't any Dinral parts required for anything out here, so I don't know what he's doing. He's at the Marina Exchange Room and setting up a BTB, it looks like.
I mean, unless he's gonna BTB to the Hebra Tower, or he's
Oh,
Yeah.
very.
or the 3 Xenoblade chests.
Oh, yeah, he has to get to the... Oh, right, he has to get up to Hebra.
Yeah,
And he's doing the BTB up to Hebra. And that's why he cooked the cold resist food when he was in Zora. Because he's going to need it for going up to Hebra to get their Xenoblade chest.
yeah, because that one is.
Or just Wasteland. We'll see. There's 15 Wasteland Korax. Oh, beautiful movement. Oh my gosh. Look at these boys speeding through.
Yeah.
Speeding.
All right, Daxter is now at Calamity Ganon.
He's in a tough spot.
Taco is also in a cold region.
Like squinting, like no one can see them. Like looking intently, trying to figure out where's everyone going.
Why is Tay and Rito setting up Meadow?
Unless
maybe
he's
just
also going to get the
Snow
Snow Quill
Yeah.
Hedros. Yeah.
I mean, they've got 2 goals already on column 5, and he's already grabbed the Xenoblade Chest, so yeah. And remember those shoes? He grabbed Shoe Jelly before.
Yeah.
He did already.
Yeah. So many things. Maybe he just needs money, though. I think I don't know.
Snow Quill Headdress is extremely expensive.
Even the 600 from the Climber's Bandana wouldn't be enough, right?
No.
Yeah, no.
It's 2,000, I think.
I think you're right. It is 2,000 because I think it's the most expensive part of that set.
Yeah, it's like stupidly expensive
Because you don't really need it, you know. It's only for the completionist crazy people, you know, who want the set bonus or whatever.
I mean, that wasn't me.
Yeah, that wasn't me either. I didn't look forward. Although I will say, in terms of the set bonuses, when you double upgrade a whole set, the set bonus when you double upgrade the whole Snow Quill set is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
you are unfreezable.
It is only 1,000.
unfreezable.
I was thinking the Flame Breaker. The Flame Breaker is 2,000. Snow Quill is 1,000. I mean, still 1,000 is a lot.
Still a lot of money.
So it looks like he's farming the Luminous Stones around the Great Fairy, and around. Oh no, that's not necessarily by the Great Fairy, but by the tower. And that'll give him some money because Luminous Stones they're worth a decent amount. And
70 rupees, I believe. 70 rupees.
Yeah,
it's more than Amber.
Yeah, more than Amber.
Anything is better than Amber. Oh my gosh.
And
well, not rock
and they drop much more consistently than the higher quality stones do. And it is a safer strat for getting money.
Yeah. All right, we're in phase 2 of Calamity.
All right, let's go. He is doing stun lock.
Yes.
He
got the first cycle down. Can you keep it up?
All right.
As long as he doesn't have too many more mistakes, then
oh, beautiful.
I might be able to get this done. Oh,
he'll be able to get this done. Yeah.
Yep.
Because as we all know, Dark Beast is a pushover.
Yeah. Dark Beast is the one that you do not have to worry about. It's getting to Dark Beast that's the issue.
Exactly.
Like that's why I always say like when I do Rudania, like doing Fire Blight is easy. It's not that bad, but it's getting up to Fire Blight and Rudania. That's the hard part.
All right, Dagster has done a Ganon murder. He's done a Ganon murder.
GG. Oh my gosh, that has to feel so good.
GG's, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
And
We've
not a
got
moment
Tay-
too soon.
Yeah, and we've got Tay finishing up Ancient Columns memory, which puts him at 4, I believe. 4
Yeah,
Fisher
he's
memory.
got at least 4. You can open a chest for the Lionel equipment.
Yep.
It's just there's just one, and it's a little tricky
There's-
to find. We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, there is one
with-
in Castle. If you know where it's
Mhm.
at, it's not too
With
bad to
Kill
get.
Lionel being a square, I don't think we'll see the chest because, I mean, like why? Like, well,
Yeah,
unless no,
Well,
unless you just don't want that row or the column, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for killing a Lionel, like, to kill a Lionel, you can use an Ancient Arrow, but if you use an Ancient Arrow, it won't drop anything. So it's, you have to decide,
Exactly,
do I
yeah.
want to manually kill the Lionel for it? Or, do I want to just, Ancient Arrow 1 and then grab the chest? Which, I mean, it would make sense for Daxter to grab the chest if he knows where it's at and that it's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Because he's already been in Castle, so...
Vlad's in a tough spot in doing Wasteland Koroks.
Yes.
Oh, is he trying to get some food?
Yeah, because he just failed a pretty bad Korok. Where he just failed one of the ones where you have to go to the yellow dots, and he just missed it. Yeah, it's not pretty.
And some of those are
Um,
far apart too.
Yeah, and he's basically killing foxes for food so he can wind bomb more. Which is oof.
Yeah, especially this one because it's at the top and then you have to fly down to it and
Mhm.
it's not easy to get back to.
Nope. Don't get stepped on. Don't get stepped on by Dark
Oh my
Beast.
God.
And I know we all made a joke that Dark Beast is a pushover. It's not without its risks. you know.
Yes. Especially when you're doing the last couple shots.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Sorry, I'm just like I've never seen their belly go that low.
I know. Oh, I definitely
Now-
get nervous.
Now's not the time, Dag. Now's not the time.
I know.
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
He's okay.
my
He's
God.
okay.
Oh my
I know.
God, that was
did
scary.
make me very nervous, though. I
That
know.
was very nervous making. That was very nervous making.
all right.
God.
did
it.
Gold
After, like,
mark.
Yay.
GG's.
Finally.
Absolutely. Oh
GGs.
my god. Uncle Umpa. Exactly, Jason. Exactly. Oh my god. Oh, that was that took a while. It was like at least three full attempts.
Yeah. And that
But hey.
you hate to see that.
Column 5
Yeah,
is
it's like,
almost
yeah,
done,
you hate to
right?
see it, you hate to see it.
And the diagonal too. It looks like they might be going for the diagonal and the column, and then
Yeah.
maybe, we might see a nice little triangle from. from them.
Yeah.
right. We'll see.
That looks like what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although they still all this. Yeah, it looks that because looks like Tay is you scared the fairy. You scared the fairies.
And now
I'm
he's just saying
scared
screw
the
it.
fairies. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
Tay doesn't need those fairies.
Yeah, I think he has 2 fairies. He's good.
Oh, and Tay has converted his choo-choo jelly as well.
Perfect.
So we're about to get another goal marked.
Thankfully he
looks-
realized it before he
And it looks
opened
like
the fairy.
And it looks like Daxter is doing the clip to get into the armory to pick up probably the Lionel equipment. It's in a chest that is a little hidden. We'll see if we can get the clip.
You actually don't have to clip into it though. if you go
That's what
around the
he's
left
doing.
side, yeah, I mean, that's what he's doing. But I'm saying, you don't necessarily have to do that.
Like, I know you don't have to do that, but that's what he's doing. Oh my gosh. Does Tay have enough to actually open the fairy? Hope he does.
Yeah, he did. Open it. Just gotta press the button.
Sako
Awesome.
getting the Dueling Peaks tower.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gotta be
Oh.
close on towers. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I think this
gosh.
is his 4th tower. I think this is his 4th
Yeah, he's
tower.
been doing good work.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me. I can't remember how. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My first roll is 9, and Cagster is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8v9. We are close. This is a good game, guys. We're close.
So
So
I
good.
An hour in and we're
think
close.
maybe we're seeing Minecraft Serial do column 2, row 2, and the diagonal, which is kind of a fun overlapping
Mm-hmm.
thing. I like
Yeah.
it.
Although they're gonna have to do Dark Beast Ganon if they do that same diagonal.
No, the other diagonal.
Do you think? Are you really? Do you think it's the other diagonal?
Oh,
The
but they already have
5.
3 goals on. Yeah, never mind. That doesn't make sense. I think the 5 heart containers might be an extra goal for them. Then I don't know if
Yeah,
they're
and
gonna
the selfie
actually
was
use
the
it.
selfie with Sidon as well. They may have changed their minds at some point.
Yeah.
Because Vlad is clearly spending the time to do Wasteland Koroks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the snow quadrants though still helps them with road 2.
Tay's
Just
still trying
not
to catch
each column.
fairies.
And
right.
yeah, Daxter is in the guard's chamber, and it
He
can get a
knows
little
where to go.
confusing. Yep,
Yeah, there
This
we
is
go.
it.
there it is.
Beautiful.
There we go.
And
Beautiful.
well deserved after everything he
after
went
all
through with
that, oh
Ganon.
my god. After 3
I'm
tries
surprised
of
he's
Ganon.
not just warping away from castle. Get me out of castle.
Yeah, I'd be like, get me out of here. I want
Away.
nothing to do with
No.
this.
Well, actually, the funny thing is you can't warp out of castle when you're in castle. You have to leave the area. You have
In
to leave
last,
the area.
you do the new strat. Did you know the master sword glitch actually applies to this as well?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
No.
So if you sleep at a campfire, and I forget the exact modifications to do it in castle. There's a way if you sleep at a campfire that you can actually warp out of you could warp to anywhere from even within castle.
Really?
I know.
Interesting.
I know. I learned that in Sir Tapir's chat.
Wow. Well, I
know.
think Tapir was actually in Bingo.
Yeah,
Was
I know.
talking in our chat a little earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably still here. Hi, Tapir. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Ooh.
So let's see. Where is everybody?
Vlad's still working on his wastelands. Gotta be close, but I mean it's not easy.
Yeah,
And
so
I'm
it looks like-
assuming
so.
Taco is heading straight for the giant horse.
yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, he's looks like he's just setting up where he wants to warp or make the distance by hand as they
Probably getting some monitoring.
I'm guessing that Tay is
Oh, I'm sorry.
gonna make it night, and so we can get that Xenoblade chest.
Probably.
Yeah, Tay's cutting close.
I do think that Minecraft Serial is going for the top left to bottom right. No, I don't. Yes, no, I don't. You're right, Tapir. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
But yeah, I don't know. But I guess
Vlad doing Wasteland
they
Tower
just
though.
they don't want to do Dark Beast Ganon.
Oh, no, he's not doing
maybe
Wasteland Tower.
maybe they decided that they would rather not do Dark Beast Ganon. That's
I don't
what
blame
the other
them.
diagonal.
I do not
is.
blame them at all. Absolutely.
So I mean,
But that
they
does
ended
put
up
them behind a
doing-
little bit at that point. So again, it's one of those ones like
Yeah.
is deciding not to go with the current plan going to put you too far behind.
The only goal that's extra is warmed up lit though.
Oh, Plat's having some trouble with the magnetic cube puzzle.
That's
Which
the thing.
I personally have never had troubles with these magnetic
No.
cubes.
Every single time every single time I do a magnesis of those cubes, it always lands perfectly every single time.
Yep.
Every
Clearly,
single-
Vlad just needs to get on our level.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Or just
Also
vault.
seems
Yeah,
like Vlad doesn't remember which one it goes in.
So it appears that Tapir is in chat, and he's as also why is Vlad doing wasteland quirks?
We're asking the same question.
That's where I got the
We're asking the
question
same
from, Ariel.
question.
That's where I got the question from.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just being completely oblivious. Just leave me alone. It's fine. I'm just being completely
Oh my
oblivious.
God, I love it.
Thought I was doing my job. I was like, oh, I'm reading chat and no.
Yeah,
MP's ahead of me as always.
It's because yeah.
All right, we've got Tay doing a BTB up to the very high mountain, or at least trying to. Oh, we've got a death from Dexter. I didn't see what killed him though.
Oh. Yeah, I missed it just because I was watching Taco, who unfortunately failed that one bomb. Heading over to what looks like Ferret. So he's probably going to go ahead and do the 15 Farron Koroks.
They do need that. Oh, the Koroks.
Oh, the
Okay, Tay is just sitting around now. He has that snow quill headdress, which is giving him the cold protection.
Oh yeah. And he has waited
That is
until in the
yeah.
chest is spawned, and he has got his beacon. He's gonna go pick it up. I think that's it. I believe that is his. That's his.
Did he
I
get
think
the
this
one
is his
by
second.
Lake? Yeah, but the one by Lake is not.
Well, yeah, he can walk back to
yeah,
Plateau
that one's
for that.
easy to
That's
get.
not gonna be hard. Yeah.
Okay, Dagster is doing
Oh
awesome.
no! Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
Laz being chased by an electric keys. Laz being chased
He
by an
did
electric
the
keys.
shield thing. I don't even the shield surf wind bomb. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Dagster
I don't know
just
what it's
did
called.
it. It was amazing.
Oh, it was the one where you bop up by
Yeah,
like
you
unclipping your
just-
shield or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you just use an item and bop up somehow, and then you get a wind bomb. If you can
Yeah,
wind bomb
it's
midair,
Obscene.
yeah,
It's we have broken this game. We have broken this game.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Awesome jobs, Dagster. That is some swag in a bingo.
And Boggers
Yeah.
is saying that Tay already has the Lake one.
Oh, he does have other.
Oh, he does. Oh, he just marked the square. Yeah. All right. They are 2 squares away.
Wow.
They are 2
Yeah.
squares away.
Oh my gosh!
Oh
That's
my.
bananas.
That's insane. That is insane.
I mean, the other team's
Yeah.
only 3 squares away, but still, like, it's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All
Hunt for the giant horse doesn't take very long.
No.
we need is what's Farron Koroks and Lionel equipment. No, wait. No. I'm lying.
Yeah.
One second. No, I know I am right. Okay. Yeah, Farron Koroks and Lionel equipment. Yeah, why is Vlad Wasteland? What's he doing?
Because they're going for the top left to bottom right diagonal. I know it looks like they should go for the other diagonal, but no, they're
Yeah.
not doing Dark Beast.
Yeah, I think
Just 'cause
you're
the
right. I
way
think
that- yeah.
so one of them's gonna have to go get the 3, and it looks like Taco's going for the
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chest.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure if they can do it in the time, like the timing. Oof.
Yeah, I think they it may have dawned on them at some point that they may be behind.
Yeah. Yep, and there's Tay's 6th picture memory, so it's literally
Hunt for the giant horse,
a hunt for the giant horse.
Wow.
and hopefully, if either Tay or Dagster can get, we'll be able to get that.
So yeah, I'm worried with 15 Koroks it's a time commitment.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it absolutely. it's again, it's not like at this point in the game, it's not if you haven't started that yet and you still haven't done it.
Yeah. So, and some regions, like the Garuda region, getting 15 Koroks is
They're far.
a
you know?
lot. They're far apart. Wasteland is Wasteland's kind of nice because you do have like small groups of like 2 or 3, sometimes 3 or 4, and then you can kind of move to the next area and get a couple. Farron, like I said, Farron can be really tricky. It's a little bit easier if you do have the Zora armor, but I mean 15 Farron Koroks it's still tricky because it's so hard to get wind bombs sometimes. It's easy to get lag stopped in Farron. And that can
Right.
just slow movement down a lot.
Tay has caught the giant horse, and he's going to ride the giant horse, the biggest of boys, to complete the quest. He has to ride it up to the archery camp, past the Lionel.
It's past 2 Lionels.
Right.
And,
You're absolutely
yeah, a
right.
camp
There's-
of horseback bocos that actually has before killed the
Snipes.
giant horse.
What?
I
Yeah.
know. It was a Smitch man hundo.
Oh
Or
man.
I should say Smitch. At the time, he was Smitch man.
No, he's just Mitch.
And yeah, sure enough, his giant horse got sniped by one of those bocos.
And to
And
reload.
he was kind of like, what do I do? Okay, like, that's
Yeah, 'cause
new.
I don't-
like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can bring a horse back if you haven't already registered it. So it's not like
Yeah.
you can save it that way.
No, you'd have to just reload.
I think that's just like that's just a reload because
Oh, no.
yeah.
I think he decided to let it kill the run, I think is what he decided, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, sometimes it's the straw that breaks the camel's back because then if you're forgetting enough things, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this kind of seals the deal.
Yeah, it's the
If that's the case-
traditional Zelda speedrun idea of let me just run past enemies, which broke my mind the first time I ever watched a Zelda speedrun. Like, you're just running by them, and like,
Oh, no.
wait, they don't have time to hit you because you're just running? Like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Well,
It
actually,
blows
that's
a-
what-
It blows a casual player's mind for sure. the
Well,
first
actually,
time.
as a casual player, something that was something that I really wanted. One of the reasons I wanted to play this game is because I knew that you could just run past enemies and not deal with them. Because that was my entire strategy in a casual playthrough. Was like I don't want to do any combat. I just want to collect mushrooms.
Collect
Like
mushrooms.
I don't want to have to kill. I don't want to have to like do any of this, hitting things with swords. No.
I
no.
mean, my first, realization was just get all the shrines. I want to be OP before I handle anything.
Yep. I definitely did a lot of. I think I usually like get enough shrines to get the Master Sword. Once I have the Master Sword, then I start doing the Divine Beast, and then I pick up the rest of the shrines, and then I go to. Once I have the Master Sword and a whole bunch of weapons and a bunch of food and fully stocked fairies.
So it looks like Tay is just finally, after some fussing, had to talk to the correct NPC.
Yeah.
To yeah, that was an interesting little
NPCs from
thing that he was doing
horseback,
there. And it looks like Dagster is about to mount the giant horse just in case.
But GG's.
GG's, hell
oh,
yeah,
No, oh no, I can't watch.
excellent.
I can't watch Terry. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh
Oh my god.
Tay! Oh.
Oh, it's just
Oh,
mean.
what is he doing? Oh my god. It's mean.
Well, let's get our runners into the comms here. Welcome back, GG's.
GG's.
That was something. That was fun.
Say, it looks like Vlad is just hellbent on getting these Koroks.
I don't blame him.
I'd be like, I'm getting these goddamn 15 wasteland Koroks.
Welcome. GG's, Taco.
Jeez. That was fun.
GG. That was.
The interesting board for sure. And then we went for Dark Beast again. So
We were watching the entire time. We were like with Daxter, how many times did you die to Ganon? It was at least 2.
I think Ganon was maybe 2 or 3, but the wind bombs, like wind
Oh yeah,
bomb.exe stopped working.
Oh my god.
So
There were definitely a couple that, yeah.
How did
yeah,
it feel? It must have felt amazing once
Finally
you got that
actually,
done.
finish that one.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it was just a matter of time, I think, but like as I say, it was just the small hiccups on the way, right? Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
getting to the fight or, failing Windblight skip or what have you. But
Yeah.
and then Tay
He-
crushed the rest of the board.
Yeah, I think that was that the only goal you marked off?
No, he got the Lionel equipment too.
Oh, you have to go on like
Yeah.
so that's 2 out of what is it? 5 plus 4 plus 4 is
Plus 4 plus 3. So
no, just
12.
leave me alone. It's fine.
2 out of 12.
I can't do math. It's fine. But I mean, Tay, you were basically doing almost all of the work. We were
No,
all
it's
very
too
impressed.
No, Daxter did all the work.
Nah,
He got the hardest
nah.
goal.
I mean, that having that corner with the rest of the goals did make it easy for Tay to do some of the easier goals, not having to
That's
worry about
fair,
like
yeah.
a 7 towers or shrines for 5 heart containers or Koroks.
Yeah,
it's-
exactly. So that's definitely a interesting and I think successful strategy.
Yeah.
So actually, and now I want to shift to Minecraft Serial because we couldn't figure out which lines and which lines you guys were going for.
Oh,
It
At a
is the
certain
top
point.
left to bottom right diagonal, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay.
So
That's what I thought at some point. So column 2, row 2, and then top left to bottom right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Precisely.
oh, okay. Oh, because we were all wondering why you were doing Wasteland Korok Slide. And
Oh.
that's yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
just the way that the 3 lines that you chose, it looks like the bottom left to top right diagonal. Like because
was the
yeah,
obvious choice.
it looks
But
like it, but no, yeah.
no, I can see
Okay.
that, yeah.
I didn't want
Although
to defeat Ganon.
I don't
Yeah,
blame you.
Yeah.
yeah. As I think Dagster made an excellent example of, doing Ganon in a bingo is a very risky move and can take a very long time. I think it took
Yeah.
Dagster at least
40
over
40
half an hour, at least 40
yeah, about
minutes.
a half hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
which for an hour,
Beating
yeah,
Ganon is like if you're just counting in the fight, there's at least 9 minutes there, right? So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Not
had me
easy.
stumped on what you're going for. I thought you guys were about to win, and I'm like, oh man, I need to get these Xenoblade chests. Like, oh boy.
And the Xenoblade Chest, they're so far apart.
Yeah,
I had
they're
forgotten how annoying to get to each one there was.
yeah, it's the one in Lake Hylia is very quick to get, but the one in Akala and in Hebrew are very out of the way. Very out of
I
the way.
was very fortunate to have take a selfie with Sidon, and then also have the Snowcool headdress, because those ones kind of connected together, like they were by the Xenoblade chest. So like whenever I was taking the selfie with Sidon, I
Yeah.
grabbed the armor, took the waterfall up, wind bombed over to Kala, and then for the Snowcool headdress, like I couldn't count my rupees. Like I was like, what's 60 times 7? Well, come on, Tay, what's the math? How much is it? And I like wore it back and forth like 2 or 3 times, like confused, like while I was thinking. But yeah, the picture memory is also tied in with all of that. So like it led me to um
Yeah.
burrito. So that was
Yeah, again, oftentimes in bingo, you either have the do one goal at a time strategy or the doing everything at once, but also completing nothing strategy.
Yeah.
And I think Tay actually was able to execute on the doing everything at once, which is very tricky and very hard, and he makes it look easy.
Yes.
my brain was all over the place.
All right, so some really cool moments that we saw today, and I wanted to ask about Taco. Did you wind bomb off a Guardian Stalker?
No,
Pretty
I
much.
was going to,
Okay.
and he started moving, and then I couldn't, and it was very sad. I
You
was
would've
going
been
to,
so
and I thought it would be
sad.
awesome, but it didn't work out.
Someone pointed that out in chat, and I was like, "Wait, did I miss it, or did it happen? Like, what happened? Oh my gosh!" Well, that would definitely be a swag trap, but I'm glad you attempted it nonetheless.
Yeah.
Dagster pulling off, is that called a shield jump wind bomb? I believe.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, that was
beautiful.
cool. That
Yo,
was
you got a
that was
shield jump cancel without telling me? What the?
Nice job, dude. Those are hard. Those are hard.
I love doing them. I don't know. I like to fiddle around with them and try different
I
things.
also very much like doing them all the time.
They're so
like
so good.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's very much we have broken the game now. Like, we
It's
have destroyed.
it's also like convenient because if you don't have a place to wind bomb, it's just
Oh,
like
it's incredibly
do it.
convenient. Absolutely. Yeah, it's almost too convenient.
there's a lot of times when I'm playing casually that I'm like I'm just gonna try it, and then I fail it, and then I'm like, there's a tree here, I can just spider instead, because that's like 50 times easier.
It's
So I generally
funny.
don't do it in bingo anymore because I just don't get it enough.
It's funny because I still can't get spiders. Like I don't know why. There's just something that blocks me. I don't know if it's just the timing or what, but
Yeah, I think again, wind bombs are hard. Everyone makes it look easy, but it's not.
Speaking
No.
of wind bombs, I have started getting super consistent at square first somehow, and I'm really proud of it.
Wow.
Hell
Ooh.
yeah.
That's impressive.
Because those are
Sweet.
tricky.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, another cool moment here at Tay, you were talking about your SCW and how you placed the wood before we started the game, and then you pulled it off.
Oh yeah, I did the pepper one. Yeah, I got a pepper.
That was beautiful.
Nice.
It's very nice. Very nice. We were all very impressed. Because again, it's
Love me
SCW.
some,
Well, to be fair though, that's one of the more consistent SCWs.
Yeah.
There are trickier ones that are less consistent.
But yeah, I was really happy with that because that was first try. I was just like, oh man, I hope I don't miss this. It's gonna be embarrassing.
You got Rita Hida Shivanir. Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we did
Nice. Yeah, I
Taylor
like
Neck,
that
my third
one.
dueling peaks.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's other fun little bingo moments.
I mean, nobody mentioned it, but I pulled off a Hinox BTB, so that was
What?
pretty
That was
cool.
the next thing I
If
was.
you do say so
That's what I was
myself.
trying to remember. Yeah, the high
I
Knox
missed
BTB.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even see
Yeah.
that. What?
I caught it
Yeah.
and
Snaps for
I
you.
forgot to mention it.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I needed to get to Sidon, so
Hey, it works. It works.
Yeah.
I do remember seeing you moving very quickly into Zora's domain and wondering kind of how, but there you go. That's how.
yeah. Hinox
No, yeah.
BTB. It's tricky. It's a lot of fun though.
Where'd
Yeah,
you
all
go
of you had
from?
some awesome movement today. And we saw every single region of the map except for Eldon and Woodland, maybe.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think and again there weren't any goals up there. It wasn't like they were avoided because no one wanted to do well, actually that's not true. Jewel Trade was up in Eldon, but I think everyone skillfully maneuvered around
No one
that
was
one.
gonna do Jewel Trade.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to do Rudania.
I was tight on food the whole time too.
Oh yeah, the food
Same.
routing for all of you was very tight. I think Vlad, I saw you killing a fox in the middle of doing Wasteland Koroks.
Oh yeah, I killed I think it was a coyote or something.
Oh no, it was a coyote, right? It was not a fox, it was a coyote. But yeah, that was one of those shit, I need food.
Yep.
Oh look, it's food walking by. Well, hi there, food.
Let me stop what I'm doing so I can do some hunting first.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think we've all been there in a bingo where we're like, oh man, I've got to eat or else I'm gonna be walking everywhere.
And we saw a lot of fun with fairies. I think at some point almost everybody had wound up at a fairy found,
Yeah.
fussing around with fairies and getting them or not getting them and waiting for them to come to you because they're too high, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Fairies are
Very
so
stink.
Yep.
Yeah, the commentators watching, we just, we get to just watch and whatever. The players, they stink.
Although we did see, I think we saw Tay hold on to his fairies to spawn a fairy, an extra.
Yeah.
Which was
Oh,
that was
really?
very slick.
Smuggling.
That was very slick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, any final comments, lessons learned?
Whoever picked this board, it was a nice board to have us locked on Dark Beast. So yeah, GG.
Yes, thank you for that.
It was
It
a
was
random
great.
board out
Yep.
there.
Yep, we did not build it.
It was a good board otherwise.
Yeah.
Dark Beast was like
Oh.
the one, like, yeah.
Looks like Jason has gifted Tay a sub to the channel. So thank you so much, Jason.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Any other closing remarks?
GG's. I was actually super surprised at how fast you got from like doing 3 Dueling Peak shrines, and then reading Pierre's diary. So GG's on that.
Thanks. I
Very
think
nice.
the one thing that I was impressed with was like actually being able. Oh, I did smuggle into the Nadra area, so I did torch smuggle, and then I did a BTB all the way to Zora's Domain. So I did the All Shrines
Nice.
one, the old All Shrines one, but yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Like while smuggling to not take damage because I was
Okay.
really low on food.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
really hard to do.
Oh, that's
I love that
okay.
strat, smuggling into Lunar Mountain.
Oh, and we did learn today that Purra's diary does not appear until after you talk to Purra.
Yep.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciated Vlad checking every single tabletop, looking like,
And
wait,
reading
is it
every
just-
single book in
what?
Yeah, I've
In the
totally
Nintendo
never
Lab.
tried to do that without realizing that you have to light the blue flame and then talk to Purra, and then you can actually go read her diary. It's never happened to me. We've learned a lot of things that have never happened to me during this run.
Oh my.
All right.
Cool.
If there's
Well,
isn't
we're
any other
gonna
last comments, we're gonna close out.
by talking about our next events. So we have our regularly scheduled co-op blackout is on this coming Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. You can be a part of that just by sending a DM to me and that you can find me also in our Discord. And Jason can type Discord faster than I can.
Mhm. Yep.
And then next week, we're actually going to change things up a little bit and be doing a row control. So that'll be a really different kind of fun game there. So we're going to do a 2v2 normal row control on Sunday and then a 2v2 short row control on Wednesday. And we do have actually, so I believe on Wednesday we have a couple spots left for co-op players, and then we have room for one more team in our Sunday game. And so get the word out there, get your friends involved. Say, hey friend, let's play some bingo together. And yeah, you can be a
And
part
as
of this
always,
too.
And as always, you don't have to be a speedrunner to play bingo. We have plenty of players who use casual strats and just have a lot of game knowledge. That's especially helpful in a co-op. But you are also totally able to do a 2v2 or do competitive bingo even if you aren't a speedrunner. So if you've been thinking
That's
about
the
it,
great thing
do
about Breath
it.
of the Wild, and that's partially why I started doing bingos, is because I don't speedrun, but
Yeah.
I just really liked playing bingos and just convinced other people to do it too who don't speedrun the game. So yeah, just get all of your favorite friends or the ones that you don't like and convince them that it's a great idea.
Yeah, kick their ass. Perfect.
It's a great team bonding activity. Yeah, you might be surprised.
Yeah, Dexter and I were making fun of each other the whole time. It was
Good.
nice.
Good.
Yep, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Yeah,
Right.
good bonding moments in VCs.
Awesome. Well, the final shout outs, just GG's to all our players. Thank you so much to our restreamers and just the community as a whole. We are going to go ahead and pass it off to Raid. We are raiding. Oh, am I saying it right? Calpyro?
Yes.
Yes. Yay. Awesome. So let's go pass on some love in that direction, and we'll see you guys back here on Wednesday. GG's all.
GG's, everybody.